So, and actually, I'm gonna shut my door. I have, unusually, all my children are here today and all my children are adults, so it's nice. My, youngest just graduated, so she's moving back home to start her new job and everybody's here visiting. So anyway, so I'm here today. I'm gonna put myself here on speaker view. So I wanted to talk about which, no, it went right to page. I don't know why, but so I wanted to talk about and go ahead and mute yourself if you are joining so that we keep the volume down, and then we'll open up for questions later. So we have a new shopping cart page. We had made some changes about a year ago where there was only one credit card that you could put in, and it's a bit of a change for us, but everything that we're doing, we're working towards getting a customer portal. We're working towards getting a better rep portal for you. And so I wanted to go over the change. Some of you saw it today when we were on our Leading the Way call. But I'm going to go ahead and show you what that is going to look like for your rep. So we're going to start with looking at what the shopping cart page looks like if you are a regular rep. So can everybody see my screen here? Whoever has got some volume on, I'm trying to get mute on all of you. Make sure you mute yourself. So this is what your normal back office account. So when we talk about back office, this is where you would go. Back office is where you look at your account, your profile, your downline, all of your information. So one thing I will always remind you is to go into your profile, especially if you're new. Once you hit that, so my profile, go to my website, and then you're going to click on personalize and upload. This is the big one. You want to make sure you upload a photo. This is just my testing website, but you have a photo here so that it'll pop up when you do your orders. So they'll be able to see a picture of you. If you don't have a picture in here, not a big deal. It just won't show anything, but it's kind of nice. Sometimes our customers meet us at a fair. It could be an expo and they don't really remember you, and then they see the picture like, oh yeah, I remember her. We run into that all the time. They'll try to describe the rep and they're really, sometimes they're sure, sometimes they're not. But again, just go into your my profile, my website, and you can add a photo. And I'll show you why that's important a little bit later on. So we're going to go into orders online and look at a shopping cart order. So again, I'm not sure why I haven't been able to fix this yet, but be careful here. It's defaulting to priority, but I'll show you on the other page how it's working with our customer site. But be sure that, if your customer wants the economy shipping, make sure you click on that. Go to the next page. We're just going to add a product in here. Just anything works. Now, I'm sure most of you have seen this option by now too. There's a buy now. If I click on that and I have a credit card on file, and I don't, so it's going to go to this page. See how I don't have this on file? But if I had a credit card on file, it would go to this page, submit order, and I'm done. Super, super easy. If I'm placing orders for myself, very easy. And that is the idea. It kind of started here. I can manage my payment from this screen. The next step of this process is going to add more. You can edit your profile here. You can edit your options. This is what our customers are going to be able to see right now. This is what we're seeing on your end, but we're going to hit the back button here. Going to go to add instead of doing the buy now. And I'm going to go to view my cart. All right. I lost my cart item. Let me go here. Probably because I And then we're going to go to the view cart and check out. This all looks very familiar to you. Pay for the order. And as you see, you have the different options. So you can use the card from a previous order. Super easy. If you're doing this for a customer, you know the last 4 digits of her card, or she can enter the gift certificate. You can enter the number. For example, I'm going to pull up an example of mine. I'm going to paste the gift certificate number here and enter the amount. So say I want to apply $10, save payment.
Kate, I think you have it opposite, the number and the amount.
Oh, geez, I did. Thank you, Anne.
No problem.
Thank you, Anne. I don't do this that often. You all are the experts. So if I just did that one. I just made new ones. So it hasn't been redeemed. Let's see. No, I didn't have the right number in there. GC 3555557. I don't have I've gotten to I'm 55 that next week, May 1st, and I'm at that point now where I need readers. So let me see if this will work. GC 35575, save payments. Oh, I picked one of my, okay. So let's say I'm going to use $5 of that. I picked one of my shipping ones. So I can change the amount. So I actually used one of my $9.95 ones, but as you can see, I can apply the amount that I want. And we ran into a situation where a rep didn't realize this. We honestly didn't. We knew it was coming. We didn't realize that it was not what was going to pop the gift certificate in and just remove the whole amount. The rep wanted to fix that herself, so rep support didn't get involved. But if you happen to have had one of those, feel free to call home office. We can cancel out the order and help and let you resubmit it. But so in your back office, when you're here and you're placing an order for your customer, you can enter a partial amount of the gift certificate. So I'm going to stop right here. Are there any questions so far? I'm going to stop my share. Any questions before I continue? Everybody clear on that? That looks familiar. So everybody's going to go in and they're going to add their photo. Number 1, right? Yes, no. Those of you that are on screen, and make sure you add your photo and make sure you keep in the size frame, because it'll tell you can't go over a certain size. If you put in a big photo from your last church that did a shot for the whole family, it's not going to work because it's going to be a lot of pixels. So make sure you pick something that's in the right size, put that in there, and that's pretty normal, pretty standard, something that we all have seen quite a bit. So now we're going to do something different. We're going to take a look. I'm going to share my screen and we're going to look at, this is again, my testing website. So here we are looking at the, as if I'm a customer going in to purchase her Abby bra, okay? So here we are, we're looking at shopping. I'm gonna shop, and I think with our last event, everybody saw that you could shop the events, shop the Abby bra, which is of course our best seller. So we're going to go ahead and just add a bra here. And we're going to view cart. Proceed to checkout. And we're not going to worry about that right now. So I'm going to put in all my information here. Save and continue. So now we're at the site as if we are a customer. So this is what the customer's website, and I apologize, we had this fixed. I've been going back and forth with our developer about it should be defaulting to this economy. It was working before and now it's not. That certainly isn't our intention. This is again brand new. That will be fixed. It was fixed and now it seems to have reverted back, but we will have the economy shipping coming up first. But again, this is the page where they're looking at what they've ordered. and they're all of their information. They can change their shipping information. Let's say they get to this page and they realize they put in the wrong address, or they're not going to be at this address. They can change that. They're going to go through here, and let's say, for instance, you wanted to give that customer part of that gift certificate or all of that gift certificate. So I'm going to show you that same gift certificate, what happens when I enter that at this point. So I'm going to add it. And as you can see, there's no opportunity to change the amount. So I added some various gift certificates. I added some shipping ones to my account and some hook ones. So let's say, you and your customer are discussing it, and she says she's afraid it's going to be too tight. So we're going to go back. Did everybody see how I hit the back button there? We'll do that one more time so I can show you. So she just decided she wants to make sure she's got a little bit more room to start with. So we added a hook for her order. Okay. So we're going to go to proceed to checkout again. And again, here, all my shipping information is in here and it populates. If I wanted to go back, I can hit this cancel button. It's going to cancel me from this section and it's going to go back. And I'm going to hope that I'm picking the right one. I think it's the first one that I entered. I'm going to type this in. So she now has a hook. You already offered to pay for her shipping. And let's say she wants to get her gift certificate. You want to pay for her hook. You're going to give her a gift certificate. Oh, that was the wrong one. I'm going to remove that. Sorry, because this is for testing purposes. So I want to make sure you see what this will do. I should have labeled them. That would have been smart. And that's not the one. And I know that the other one's for shipping. So by default, this has to be my hook. So I'm going to add the gift certificate. Again, I went into business supply order. She has, as you can see, the $250 that can be applied. She didn't have to enter the amount. She doesn't have to go back. It just says gift certificate. And you just say, hey, I'm going to gift you the hook, or I'm going to gift you shipping. I'm going to gift you a lingerie bag. So I can use more than one gift certificate. You just are not able to edit the amount. So we were able to let her use the $2.50 on the gift certificate, pulls that out, and then the credit card balance that she has is this $87.07. So I think you can see it looks much more professional. It looks much more in line with what customers will see at another website. And you see down here at the bottom, you're about to place an order with, and then it comes up with the name and the cell phone. If I click on this, then it's going to populate with an email message that you could send to your rep. You could say, hey, thank you for the gift certificate. I wanted to let you know I'm placing the order, whatever the customer would like to do. And then she clicks on verify the information. So again, she had the gift certificate here, and she is going to owe $87.07 on her credit card payment total. So she had a gift certificate. This is what she owes. And once we submit the order, it's going to go to the credit card page, which you're familiar with. And as soon as that is done and you register, the order is submitted. So I'm going to stop there. I'm not actually going to put my credit card through. Should I go back? I'm going to take a look back. So I'm going to open it up. Are there any questions while I'm still on this page?
It's Maggie. I'm just wondering if on that page where it says there's a zero balance, it says total owed. I'm just wondering if the customer is going to get confused.
Well, I also asked that. I asked the exact same question, and again, this is basically this program went to all of us. So I asked the same question, like, could that be reworded? And the argument is, well, it says once you click credit card, it tells you, and it does, after clicking submit order, you will be directed for payment information. What it doesn't clarify is that as soon as they enter that credit card information, as soon as they hit submit order and enter that credit card information, the order is finalized. So I also think it's a little confusing. It did come up today about whether or not you could use multiple gift cards on an order, and you can. So I just put in a second gift card for $9.95. So you can put in 1, 2, 3, 4, however many you want. So if you were, a little worried or concerned that you had just purchased a, say, $50 gift certificate that you had intended to pay for hooks, please reach out to me. It's very easy for me to basically redeem what you already purchased and convert that into, if you wanted to take your $100 gift certificate and convert that over to your gift cards. So, if you for every $10, you can have 4 hook gift cards. So I'm happy to do that if you would like to do that with your gift certificates that you might have purchased. We want to make sure that it's easy for you. But we most of all want to make sure that it's easy for your customers, because this is what they should be seeing when they're going in and shopping with you and at your parties. So were there any questions, any other questions about that?
I have a question. Why could the wording not be at the bottom of that page instead of submit order payments? Like you would be directed, like that would let you know that, when I hit this little blue button at the bottom where it says submit order, that I'm now going to payments. I mean, would that not make more sense? Because once you've submitted the order, you almost think in your head the order's submitted. I know it says that over there.
Yeah, I agree. Believe me, I agree with all of these, and I've asked if we could change some of this wording here. I have control, this little sentence right here, you are about to place an order. So Tracy and I are going to be working on this a little bit tomorrow, see if we can tweak this a little bit. I think I have 300 characters, so I can put in here something that explains the process a little bit more. So far, we haven't had customers calling, but that doesn't mean that you're not getting them. So I wanted to make sure that we let you know what's going on and what the different options are here. With the email button here, if you hit the cancel button, that will go back to the order so you can place more product. Click here, that will go back to your ship page. So you can change any of your settings here. Again, you can always hit your shopping cart again and proceed to the end. So hopefully that makes sense to everybody.
Is this the same thing you're gonna see when you do an event order?
What's that?
Will this be the same thing that you see when you do an event order?
So let me do the shop again.
It
So I'm
is,
gonna-
because
I'm
I
gonna
did an event order. That's exactly what I saw.
Yes, me too.
So
I
I'm
thought I did it
I'm
yesterday.
I'm shopping,
Couldn't
going to
remember.
my cart, proceed to checkout. Save and continue. I will tell you right now, this is supposed to go back to, it's because I don't have events. Never mind. I know why it didn't. I'm going to stop share. Anybody out here have events?
Yeah, I had one and it did just like that.
All right, Paige, you have an event right now?
Yeah, I do have an event out there.
You have one on your, okay. So we're going to go to Paige's website. So this is why, because I am working on a new, especially for you newbies, we're working on a new video on how to close parties, because we have so many new people, and which is great. I love it. But right now, what do we have in place right now? Who can tell me what's in place for hostesses?
The free, anything they
They
want,
can
right?
get whatever they want.
Right, but what has really changed the most, Ann or Paige? What did we used to
The
be able to do?
percentage is off.
We used to just have to type in hostess, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
So now it's very different. I don't
Oh, now
like
it
it.
all
We're not
comes
gonna
in the drop
continue
down.
with it. It was a good idea, but it's too many price levels and it's too confusing. So we have done this hostess code forever. So we are going back to that for the month of May. I didn't like it. I have, this is my cue card on how to get back to normal once I change it over, because I have to reprogram all those price levels. So I just said, nope, I'm not doing it again. So next month we'll do a training video, but now we're going to share the screen. I'm going to go to Paige's website. So let's do the same thing again. We're going to shop the Abbey bra. I go down, I'm going to add a product. So now I'm here at my checkout page, proceed to checkout. Because Paige has an event, I didn't have any events, but because Paige has an event, this screen is going to pop up and it's going to say, hey, did you mean to shop with her event? And yes, I did. I can hit shop and it will see how it goes right to the event details. I can go to my view cart, proceed to checkout, enter my information, save and continue. And then the same screen pops up. Again,
And
sorry about
Kate,
this.
let me tell you something, Kate. What's really crazy
Yeah.
is I noticed on this event, the lady that when we were in Cancun, the lady that I measured and I told her her size,
Yeah.
when she went immediately and ordered, she ordered off of this event.
Oh, that's nice. Well,
Yeah. So apparently it was so easy for her because apparently it already started and
yeah.
she went to that event. So
Yeah, and that happens sometimes. They're not necessarily part of the event, but we're not
Well, yeah.
micromanaging that,
Sure.
but
What-
they,
well, we're self-hosting. That happened to me. I had a party event I put up that I was self-hosting this month, and two of my customers randomly ordered on it. And I know Carrie doesn't want us to do that.
well, but you know what,
but-
that is not your fault. That's, not really the customer's fault. We just don't want we've had some situations with some reps that used to call home office all the time and, hey, this order, this order, this order, this order. And, upon one of them had happened to call for something and, hey, well, but I saw you shopped with an event. She's like, well, what are you talking about? I don't even know what you're talking about. So, customers don't know what reps are doing sometimes, and then they'll,
Yeah,
without knowing it, tattle. But take a look here. You can see how Paige has a photo in here. She's got a little message in here. She's got her phone number. It's a friendly photo. They're going to remember her. So if they, happen to be shopping at home office and they're normally seeing Paige's picture and now all of a sudden they don't, they're going to realize something is wrong. So there are many, many, many things in place to not only make sure that they're shopping with the right consultant, but also to make sure that they are utilizing the event space if they have to. So that's what it looks like if she shops with an event. And again, it's great because, Paige had this event set up. And so the system is going to make sure that it asks the customer, hey, you're shopping, but do you want to shop at the party? So I think it makes it much easier for your customers to understand. At least I hope so. I hope you're hearing that. I would guess that I will tell you, Kathy has had very few calls of people needing. How many of you had to call Kathy and say, hey, my customer just shopped, she didn't place an order? I'm sure most of you have had that happen. Asking Kathy to put it onto an event. No one's had that? Oh, she gets it all the time. It's the number one call. Hey, my customer just ordered she was with my party with Sally.
Oh,
Um,
yeah, I've had that happen in the past, just not lately.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So most of you have had that experience, so you know it's kind of a pain. You've got to wait for Kathy. That could hold up your hostess orders. Nothing makes a hostess matter if that happens to her at the end of the month when things are going to change. So that should take care of a lot of that issue. So any other questions about that or comments or thoughts? Do you like it? Not like it? What do you think?
I think it's fine, except that whole submit order. I mean, I know we talked about that this morning on our call.
Yes,
That's a little backwards. I know you were gonna work on that, but otherwise, like it's, so is this like our new website per se? that
no,
we're
this is
working
just a modification with our current
on? Okay,
providers.
okay.
Yeah, this is just something that they've put into place to make it a little bit more modern than what we're used to. And the next step will be they'll have a customer portal. I'm a little bit hesitant with that portion because I'm afraid right now it allows them to create their own returns and then send you the notification that they're
No,
doing it.
No,
So,
please,
um,
no.
So at this
Yeah.
point, we're not activating that, so. But
Why
right now, at least we got the shopping cart page and, hopefully our customers are getting used to the system and they can start placing their own orders. But like I said, tomorrow when we get back into the office, this particular, I'm going to share the screen one more time. This particular screen, share screen, this particular portion right here where it says you are about to place an order with, I can modify this for shopping cart orders and I can modify it for event shopping cart orders. So I can fill this whole space up with information. So Tracy, I'm sure you all have realized by now, Tracy's a magnificent writer. She and I work well together. We both do the stock report together and she writes for magazines. She's been writing up catalogs and descriptions for years. So she'll help me put something in here that you will understand. And I understand the system. So what we try to do is write it and then with fresh eyes, see if that makes sense. So we just want to make sure that it makes sense to you so that you can pass this on to your customers. I'm happy to see that we have some of our leaders on today too, so they can pass it on to their downlines so that everybody is clear and doesn't panic.
Kate, this is a random question. Why do we not have bra extenders listed as an item that people can find in a drop-down menu? Because a lot of times I recommend to my customers to buy the extenders and I've
You mean
trained them.
if I type in hook, you don't think that
Oh,
comes up?
They don't know to type in hook, the
What do you
customer.
tell them to type in?
I think even if you type in extender, it comes in.
Well, yeah,
Comes
what
up.
are you telling them to type in?
Well, whenever I was doing that, it would never come up. So the only thing I could do is BE is what
I just typed in extender and I just typed in hook. It will search for anything in this bar. I
well,
just typed in extender. I'm gonna do hook again.
I guess my request is it possible to have it on the drop-down menu? Because
The drop down menu,
To have it
where
on-
it's in bras.
but we used to have it under essentials or something.
We had
Necessities or
it's
something.
Yeah.
they're here under bras.
Oh, well, people aren't gonna know to look under bras for that. Anyway,
But if they don't know to look there, are they necessarily gonna, what does accessories mean to them? I could add it, but nobody was using it. Nobody.
all right.
It's only
Okay,
It
well,
says bra
in-
accessories at the
in
bottom.
reality, if somebody even knows that we have hooks, they're gonna type in hook. That's the number one search. The second is extender. So I have both of those keywords in there. So if they type, all they have to do is type that in.
Okay,
And I could add, did
It's-
have it added to all categories. I finally added it to the bra category. Because
Okay.
nobody was using it. I have gift certificates here. I mean, I can add it, but it's just another layer, and most people will just, so see how on my screen I have to scroll down for this last one because we have so many.
yeah,
Almost no, these two are almost never hit. About one, I think it's less than 1% of every, we can see the statistics of where people click.
Sure.
And the number one spot is bras.
okay.
Maggie, do you ever keep
I
them on
thought though,
hand?
when we have,
What?
what I can do is add it to a suggested item. So here on the
That'd be
side
good.
here. So I could add it an extender there. Or I could
Maggie,
actually,
do you ever keep extenders on hand to give to the ladies at the party?
Oh, I do, but I don't place as many million business supply orders as you guys, as the leaders.
Oh,
I mean-
no, I don't, I mean, it's not that I don't place a lot, but when I buy extenders, I buy a lot, so I just have them on hand, so I give them to the customer at the
Yeah.
party.
I was, but you know what? I've gotten it to it where my customer is paying for it. So if I can get my customer to pay for it, I'd rather do that. Anyway, so, but no, the reason, and also the reason I want it to be available to the customer is I have a lot of old customers that go in and place their own orders, and they know they're supposed to use band extenders and they want the band extender, but I haven't told them they need to put in extender, or I don't even use the word hook. So
well, all you
anyway.
have to do is say extender or hook. I don't think anybody's gonna type in band.
no,
I don't even know if you type in band extender, if
if
it
you
would.
type in BE, it comes up BE.
It
I've been-
comes up if you type in extender.
Okay.
So
Anyway.
if you type in band extender, no. But if you type in just EX, it will come up. So,
All right.
so that there is now you can strike it down as something you learned today.
Yes.
So anything that makes it easy is that's always a plus. So, okay, so we're at 8:34. So I try to keep it short and sweet. Are there any further questions? Anybody out there? I would like to give a shout out. She's on silent. I don't even know if she's here, but Deb Stone, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
So, because Deb is on, I just want to tell you, Deb, I'm part of Deb's team page. Deb, if I don't tell you enough, I think you do an absolutely wonderful job. Every time I look around, you're doing something new, and I was just blown away when I saw you're doing a 6-week course. And I
Thank you.
think it's so nice to see that you do a great job taking care of your people. And I can see you've got some on here, and you're always talking about the opportunities and the things that we offer. So that's always nice to see. So I just wanted to give you a shout out for all the good
Well-
things that you are doing.
Well, thank you. We really pushed that fast start. So we felt like we needed to really push things like this to start with. Of course,
Yeah,
we're not pushing away our old girls either. They can,
you aren't. You
join in.
aren't. Exactly. You have a great balance of offering activities and things for the groups to focus on. So you do a good job. So
thank you.
I wanted to end that with that. And thank you for joining me, everyone. Yeah. Oh, I feel, yeah. Back to Zooms again. What's funny? I always say on my Zooms, I feel like I'm always saying, okay, is everyone on mute? You know what, I think it would be very comical to look back at all of our Zooms in the past years and make a funny video with everything that we've done. So hopefully we'll all be in person here soon. Won't be long. So all right, everyone, and Paige, I'll get your gift certificate off. And we have a business opportunity tomorrow with Carrie. Think you all saw that. So if you have anybody that seems to want to join or want to pop in, make sure they do so. All right. All right, and $3 shipping. Who was excited about the $3 shipping?
Yeah.
That's
it's-
awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It just like I could see the motivation and like everybody doing so well with the dollar shipping, and it was a nice way to end the month. Feels good to get like everybody's doing so well this month, and so. And I think I was gonna say give a little note to Jody, but Jody hopped off. Jody hop off?
Yeah, I saw her leave.
Okay.
Yeah, I talked with her earlier. I was
Yeah,
talking with her a lot
Jody's
today.
husband isn't well, and I was gonna tell her we're all thinking of her quite a bit, but I'll send her a private notice, but anyway. All right, gang, we'll see you tomorrow, or we will see you on the next session.
Okay.
All right,
Thanks,
bye,
Kate.
everyone.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.